Okay, we're talking about hard drives and movies.
No, bootleg. I'm telling you,
Time to die.
I had a DS card. And we could put DS games on there and bootleg them that way.
Really?
Yeah, so I had like a whole bunch of DS games on there. I think it was like an E3 card or something. It was very strange.
Wait, how did it work?
You basically downloaded them offline and put them on the game card.
Wait,
and
so
put
does it
in
like
DS.
plug into your computer? Like, how would you download
biggest-
it?
Yeah, it was like a micro SD card came out. And you put that into a bigger SD card, put in your computer.
The biggest thing I remember as a kid was the DS Action Replay.
Oh,
that was something.
I have it.
Wait, really? Wait, what is that? I don't remember
Cheat
that.
code.
It was cheat codes for like any game.
Yep.
Like you could just download it on the computer and then download it into the game, right?
Yep.
I've never heard of that.
I paid $20 for that.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, no, you could. I remember at one point there was somebody at our FYC that had one, and everybody would hound on him like, let us use it.
That's why I wanted one.
Really?
Yeah, because everyone wanted one.
You wanted to be a cool kid?
You wanted to be the cool kid who had everything. So I had all the Pokemon and everything.
How come the 3DS doesn't have PictoChat on it?
PictoChat? Because no one wanted it. No one used
It's not true. Everybody loved
Well,
PictoChat.
they had SwapNote.
Yeah, but SwapNote was shit.
I actually use a lot of SwapNote. I like SwapNote.
And then they were
back
gonna
then.
make Flipnote 3D, but I don't
They
think
didn't.
they ever did.
They never made
Yeah.
it.
Oh, I remember Flipnote.
I don't remember what it was supposed to do. Was it just...
I made many a cartoons on Flipnote.
Time to jump away.
That was like before I was good at art though, so they were stick figure-y. But yeah.
And then I remember you talking about what was it? The whole Nintendo like Legend of Zelda Flipnote contest or whatever, and you're like, I showed you that, and you're like, every time they had like a tutorial on how to draw Link, and you're like, oh, that's a terrible Link. I can draw better than that. And I'm like, oh, okay. And he's like, yeah, Nintendo sucks at drawing Link or something like that. And I'm like, oh, okay. Zoink!
You sure?
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure I was pretty self-conscious about my drawings back then.
No, you were like, oh yeah, no, that's bad. That's like a bad Link. I could do better. And then you tried to show me, and then you gave up halfway through.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it's like one of those things where you halfway through you're like, uh-oh, I can't.
It's like, shit,
Well,
I don't know how to draw.
I still think that was like back when you were still trying to like do like you're still learning how to like you could do it, but not as good as you could today.
Man, learning to draw takes
How long did it take you,
forever.
Connor?
Well, let's see. I started
Because there's no way I'm going to do it.
like around 10ish maybe, like people. Like,
I think it's one of those things you have to do when you're young. Because
Yeah.
Because if you start now, it's like it's going to take way too long.
I don't know. You can still learn now, but
It just takes so long.
I'd say the hardest part about learning now is just getting the hand control. Like, I feel like learning body proportions and stuff, like, I learned, like, anatomy for, like, realistic anatomy for art, like, fairly recently, like, a couple of years ago, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I've just been improving based on that. But I feel like the main thing that, like, has been pretty consistent is my hand control. So, like, drawing straight lines and, like, perfect curves and everything like that.
Sure.
So I'd say that's, like, the main thing
I struggled to like
that people struggle with.
I struggled to draw a circle.
You gotta
So you like Squidward?
circles suck for like everything. Like
I
even
don't
if
know.
you're really good at art.
I don't know why. Whenever I like, oop, I'm in the water now. Every time you bring up art, I just think of the really derpy Homer I drew.
Bryce, I'm telling you, you gotta get into art, man. Anybody can learn.
Okay, but the people who say that are always the artists. It's like,
Yeah.
But anyone can
Because I'm
learn.
anybody and I learn.
Has there ever been anyone who's like, yeah, I was one of those guys who didn't know and now I learned?
Yeah, I didn't know how to draw.
But when you were a kid is when you started, that's what I'm saying.
Because I'm like, oh, this is cool. I want to get good at this, and I did.
Well, see that's another thing. You have to have the mindset.
Yeah.
When
I guess that's
I was in like elementary school, I thought if you drew or anything, you were freaking stupid and weird.
Really?
Yeah. Well,
Why?
I didn't think you were stupid. I just thought you were weird. Like, I don't know. Like, you know, back then, I had a different mindset. So like, I thought some things were cool that weren't, and other things that.
I still think the things that were cool are the same things to me.
I don't know. I've always had like an attraction to like cartoons and like
What's this way?
wanting to draw. That's
not-
you know, like I've always like, cause I love watching like animated movies like like old like ass like Disney movies like when all that shit was hand drawn like with cells and everything. Like I'll watch that shit and the whole time I'll be like looking just at like character like poses and like the way they animate like a face moving.
Jesus.
You know?
Screw off.
Like definitely like when you like draw a lot or when you're animating, you never like look at movies the same way anymore.
I'm sure not.
Cause I'm always like looking at mouths
Oh, shoot.
in the way they're animating them, and just like different camera angles.
Sir, please stay back. Please stay back.
Go away.
It's just kind of a weird experience because like I'll watch a movie that I watched when I was a kid, and now I'm like, oh, I'm noticing all these things. Like, holy crap, that's really well done at water effects. That would have totally went over my head when I was a kid.
Hadouken! Oh, fuck. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, Alex, anybody can learn how to do the draw.
I don't believe you.
Why?
Because I've never been like, yeah, I didn't know how to draw when I was 40, but now I'm 50 and now I know how to.
Yeah, why not?
Because they didn't exist.
Oh, shit.
I feel like it doesn't exist because
First step.
they don't want to draw.
Also, no one out there has ever wanted to draw.
What are you talking about?
Well, you say, well, that doesn't exist because I'm like, well, it doesn't exist because it doesn't happen.
Die.
What are you talking about?
Zoink.
If you don't want to draw because you don't have the patience for it, then you probably won't do it, so you won't get good at it.
See, that's another thing I think I struggle with is patience.
Like drawing has saved me through high school. Like, when I get bored, I'll just do a little character, and it somewhat helps me pay attention because, like, I'm not fully paying attention, but I'm, like, getting some of the information, because if I'm not doing that, then I'm just daydreaming, and I'm getting zero of it.
I never paid attention in school, really.
Yeah. It sucks.
That was...
School's pretty...
your village is on fire.
Oh, hi, Dad. Sorry. Sorry that you're dying, Dad.
You gotta press the circle to talk to Father, who's like 20 feet taller than you. His head's massive. Look at that. Look at him.
Why can't I have a big sword like his? Look how big that sheath
Because
is.
he's like twice your size.
Don't you... Obviously, you don't know how it works. If you're a samurai, every year you get older, your blade gets longer.
And you grow with it?
Yep. So, if you're super old samurai, whenever you became a samurai... And when you first start, it's like a little knife.
no!
Yeah, you get a little knife. And
Oh no! I can't
each year
leave
grows.
now.
Oh, well.
Why?
Zoop. 'Cause they flamed up the entrance.
Well, too bad that your papa doesn't have Spider-Man available.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Too bad your papa's gonna die.
But Alex, anyways,
Joke's
man,
on you, Dad. I'm Spider-Man now.
If you're dedicated enough and you really want to learn how to draw, you can, like, anybody can do it.
Zoink.
I guess I don't really care to draw. I mean, I would like to, but
Like,
I'd rather learn about my vast TCG knowledge and just keep growing on that. And
yeah, that's okay. It's not for everything. Like, not everybody wants to play an instrument. Not everybody wants to, like, do science or whatever, you know.
I look back on life and I kind of wish I learned how to play an instrument, but at the same time I'm like, eh.
To me, it sounds like a waste of time.
I know.
Like, what's the point?
I
learned how to play an instrument.
I
Cool.
kind of know how to play the bass.
I
I mean, I learned how to play, like, the bass when
I was
like,
right in front of him.
in
I
middle
didn't
school, you
notice
know?
me.
Did you do the bass?
Yeah, the bass. In fact, look to your left, Alex.
Actually, oh yeah. I actually play the bass.
The fish?
The fish?
Yeah, the fish.
Blow like a tuba? You
Yeah.
go,
And open his mouth.
It's like one of those, like, you know, the fish on the wall? Like that,
Yeah.
and you click it and it sings and turns its head.
Yep. Are we gonna get one of those?
I'm sorry, I'm just thinking about, because somebody has to program it, right?
Yeah.
I'm thinking about the guy who does that.
So, how's your day going, Jerry? Oh, I this is the 5th robotic fish I've had to program today.
Someone's job let's think about this. Someone's job is to program animatronic fish.
Well, once you program it once, you're not
Yeah, I
going
was
to do it
gonna
again.
say, I can't imagine.
But usually they go by like
But
they go
there's
by a
different
sensor.
songs.
Just if you walk past them, then they do it.
Yeah, but like you gotta like program the movement based on different songs too, right?
Yeah, but I want one.
But I want one.
Okay, you can get one. That's not what we're talking about. Talking about how they program them.
No, we're talking about how I'm gonna get one.
Okay, then get one.
How much are they
We're gonna be
going?
in the middle of recording one, and you're gonna quickly dash by the fish to make it go up. I don't know. I'll look it up. I'll look up how much you can get an animatronic.
I would
fish
say they're
for.
probably $15, right? Wouldn't you think?
Dude, I think more than that.
That's too much money.
Oh no, wait, no, not that much, because they have those little like Halloween spooky things that do this pretty much same thing.
Yeah, but that's different. This is the iconic fish on the wall on the plaque.
the iconic fish.
We could buy the original Jaws,
The Jaws version.
like no, the Jaws like shark, the robot shark.
You can't buy that. The original one?
I'm
The
pretty sure
movie one? I always have wanted to own movie props.
Me too.
Own something from a
You were
movie.
actually pretty close. It's 1780
Oh, okay.
for the Travis Trout.
Travis Trout. Aren't they basses?
Oh, it's on
I
sale.
believe so.
20 cents off.
Ooh, 20 cents off, huh?
This might not be the original.
You can use one of your silver fishes to buy.
I sure could.
Yeah, Alex, you invested in silverfish.
I sure did.
I'm
God.
gonna look up if the animatronic Jaws is for sale.
Ski-daddle, ski-doodle.
And the price of silver has yet to go up and has yet to go down, so it is a very strange moment right now where it's like, I don't know what we want to do yet. Do we want to go up? Do we want to go down? Yeah, there's thunder outside.
I don't know.
It's probably just a car.
I just, I know you guys pointed it out earlier, but I just looked over and noticed the crack in the window.
and
Yeah, the
so
little
your
crack.
your indoor window is gonna have a lot of moisture in it now because it's cracked. That's why it's foggy.
Oh, because there's water. Alex,
Yeah.
you sure know a lot about windows.
I
It's
sure
almost
do.
as if You clean it.
It's almost like you have to know a little bit
There's
about it.
no way it's only 107.
I don't know why. I just imagine you sitting in a classroom
No,
with
that's
your
a toy.
father and so Alex, what happened to this window in this predicament? You'd have to answer the best as you could. And
It looks like a baseball went through it.
How many Jaws movies did they make?
I don't think I can
3.
clean that.
Isn't there more?
I think it's 3. No, if a window's cracked, we just go, you do not touch it. You don't touch the cracked windows.
Where you don't wash it?
No. Because you don't want to make it worse.
Because then they're like,
You
oh.
asshole! You
Even if it has like a chip in it, do not clean it. Because you will make it larger.
Okay,
Really?
Yeah.
time to run away.
The worst part is when you get the window wet and then you realize there's a crack on it and go, crap.
Fuck.
Doing it really slow so you're trying not to put a lot of pressure on the window.
Alex, you were wrong. There's 4 Jaws movies.
There's 3.
No, there's Jaws the Revenge. Which is the 4th one.
Revenge.
It goes
Oh,
Jaws,
fuck, one.
Jaws 2, Jaws 3, 3D.
Oh Christ! That
And
guy
then
came out
Jaws,
of,
the
that,
Revenge.
That big guy came out of nowhere. Hello, sir.
Isn't Jaws the Revenge about like a ghost shark or something like that?
I know one of them has to do it in like an aquarium.
What's up with all these like movies and sharks? Like there's Sharknado, there's Jaws. Like.
Well, I
there's-
feel like the only reason why there's so many Jaws is because it was like the first blockbuster movie,
Mhm.
and it made Steven Spielberg a lot of money.
Oh, jeez.
Big man, run away from the big man. Hello, sir. Please get out of the way. Your master is
Alex,
after me.
who's your favorite shark? Is it the Jaws shark? The shark from Shark Tale? The shark from
Sharknado.
The shark from Back to the Future 2? The hologram one?
That was like for Jaws
I
4D or
do
something.
not like Back to the Future.
Why not?
I do not like it.
That's the other movie that
I
me
feel
and
like
Bryce have
it's
seen as
one of
much
those
as The
movies that
Simpsons.
everyone's like, holy crap, that is so great. And it's like, I don't like it.
What?
I don't like it.
Alright, well, you're entitled to your opinion. I know me and Bryce enjoy it.
You're entitled to your opinion, but I know it's wrong. You're just wrong.
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
Come on,
Yeah.
you don't like think, McFly, think. And then the movie is the same exact movie every 3 times. This different setting. But they have Biff in the second movie, which is their version of Trump.
Oh, fuck.
I
mean, he was heavily based on Trump.
Yeah. It's true. Yeah, Biff Tower.
You can cheese this fight, too.
In Biffery Clinton.
When's Trump getting assassinated? That's what The Simpsons has predicted.
Really?
Yep.
Well,
He goes in the office and gets killed.
They predict
and then,
everything.
And then Lisa becomes president. But, Lisa wouldn't become president. It'd be a woman, is what people predict. Is that he'll get...
Lisa's too young to be a president. You have to be
No,
like
that's the
30
future.
something.
It's supposed to be the future.
Oh, okay.
So...
Wait, why would Trump be president in the future?
Okay, so... When...
See, I gotcha.
No, you didn't get me. You gotta let me explain it. So when Simpsons came out, I don't know when they came out, but that's when Lisa's a kid, alright?
Yes.
The thing
God
is,
damn it.
the episode where it's in the future would be kind of like now, because she would be not old enough, but she'd be like 30s that she could technically be there.
But nowadays, Simpsons, it's supposed to be set like in today's world, but they're still kids.
Yeah. Anyways, they don't age. The point is, he becomes president and he's assassinated.
Trump?
Yep.
Is it like...
Are you kidding?
Like she's older in the episode?
God damn it.
She is older in the episode.
So it's like
That's
one of
the
those
thing.
like where they do like the Christmas special or whatever with the older Simpsons?
Yeah.
Where Bart lives at school or whatever.
Yeah.
And Homer's an old man.
Yeah.
And
With
they
a
go,
robo
wow,
penis.
teleportation is a thing.
I like...
He got a robo
I'm
penis.
fine if they want to do that. What I hate the most is Simpsons is so inconsistent with their future and backstories.
Well, they do the future thing so often. That gag is done so many times.
So inconsistent. The past is the worst. How Marge and Homer met has been done so many times with them, and it's different every single time.
Really?
Oh, sir, it is so
Sir, please
inconsistent.
help.
Wasn't
Help
it
me,
like
help me, sir.
wasn't it like at a pool or something? No, I'm thinking of that's Family Guy. I don't remember how Marge and Homer met.
They met in class is one episode. Then they've also met and went to prom. They've also... She was a feminist in one of them.
What? Oh, fuck.
I mean, the stories change every time.
Shit.
There's one time where they dated other people first, which isn't true in the first time, so that doesn't make any sense.
Alex, what if each game theory? What if each episode is a different alternate universe?
I don't want to deal with it. That's stupid. I hate that. I absolutely hate that.
All right, like
You
remember
died.
when people were saying that for like Rick and Morty and things like that? Like each episode focuses
I don't
on
want
a
that to
different
be
Rick.
true.
I'm like, that's stupid. Why?
You know how
It's just-
confusing that
You're
would
making
be?
it more effort than it needs to be.
It's like, let's say that was true. You know how hard
doing,
it
sir?
would be to keep track of that story?
Yeah, like I'm sorry, I get some people get a kick out of like all that type of stuff, but not for me, man.
I'd rather have it... I'm fine with the different dimensions. I mean, I like Rick and Morty, but...
Yeah, it's a good show.
Yeah, but I don't like... When they're like, oh, this episode took place in different dimensions, so therefore it doesn't count compared to these ones.
It's like, shut up.
Or this one became for this one because of this, this, and that. It's like, no.
Yeah. Come on, it's just Rick and Morty. They're the same old Rick and Morty. Quit making it complicated.
Rick and Mortis.
What you moping about?
Her son.
Stab her.
Do it. Oh, I thought you could for a second. Alex, why are the walls made of paper?
I don't know.
That's not very well insulated.
No, it's not. Could you imagine if you were in your room? Go in your room! And you just... it's a piece
Slam the
of paper.
door and the door rips.
Yeah.
Damn it. That's coming out of your paper
I
paycheck.
can still hear you!
Ow!
That's coming out of your paycheck. They fixed it with just a couple dollar bills.
They just staple their piece of paper there.
Yeah. They go to Office Max to repair the wall.
Big sheet of paper. I think that's stupidly that paper.
Is this game actually Paper Mario?
Yes. Alternate timeline Paper Mario.
Whoa, look, it's Goombario in the bottom right corner.
Oops. I
Hint,
just-
hint, wink, wink, Bryce.
What?
Edit that in.
Put them in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Put a picture of Goombario in the bottom.
Okay.
Also, put a picture of spaghetti in the left corner.
Yeah, yeah.
all right. I'll try and
I
remember.
thought-
Also, put the whole book of Genesis up on the screen.
No, don't
Oh.
do that. Instead, just put a picture of Mowgli from the Jungle Book over your character's head for 2 seconds.
Oh,
If you didn't do this, you're fired.
I have the power.
No, but that picture where his eyes are all crazy from looking at the snake,
Oh,
I want
yeah.
that picture.
I mean, I can try, but I don't have any like Photoshop.
That's not. You don't need that. You've put enough pictures in the past.
Well, yeah, no, like, but you want specifically his face.
You just crop the picture.
Yeah,
This is like
That's it.
but
I don't care if there's background in it.
okay, yeah, that's what I was wondering about.
I don't care if the snake's strangling him in that picture. I just want that picture. You know where he's got his eyes.
I don't
crazy?
care. I don't want to care. I don't care if that child's being strangled. I want the picture.
Alex, you know exactly what scene I'm talking about, right?
no, I don't. I don't even know what movie you're talking about.
Jungle
Book.
I've never seen Jungle
All right,
Book.
well, you'll see it when you watch the episode.
Maybe.
I can't imagine I'm gonna watch the episodes.
All right.
I think
What?
I'll just let them be. I'm not gonna watch the episodes.
Oh,
All right, well, next time on Ship Shack.
we continue our adventure on talking about random subjects.
Hey, Alex, what do you say at the end of the episode?
What are you talking about?
What's the catchphrase?
That's not me.
What's the send off?
I can't do
You're
that.
doing it. Bryce is tired.
My voice can't do
Just
that.
do it.
I can't.
Okay, do it with me,
I
Alex.
can't do
We'll
that.
do
My
it
voice doesn't
together.
do that.
All right, 3.
I ain't doing it.
3.
2.
Come on, I'm not doing it.